Now in third part, we discuss the difference between flora and fauna. The term flora is used to indicate the different plants growing in a particular area. Means flora is related to the different types of plants that present in forest or in our biodiversity. Next, fauna is related to the only the animal species and flora is related to the plant species and fauna is related to the animal species. Okay, here is an example. For example, let us assume that following living organisms are present in the particular area like mango, jamun, sunflower, pea, cow, elephant, dog, crow and bull. So you have to distinguish what are the flora organisms and who is a fauna. So the species that is related to the plants category or trees categories that are included in flora and the animal categories are included in fauna. For example, dog, crow, bull, elephant, cow, these all are the fauna, and the mango, jamun, sunflower, pea, these are considered in a flora. Okay. Next is biosphere. What is a biosphere? Is the part of earth in which all living organisms survive or exist. Okay. Next is a ecosystem. In ecosystem includes all living organisms like plants, animals and microorganisms along with non-living components. What are the non-living components? That are climate, soil, carbon dioxide means gases, soil, climate, water, air. These all are the non-living components that are present in ecosystem. Means ecosystem is related to the earth environment in which all the living organisms are included and the non-living and all the non-living components are also included. Now we discuss the endemic species. Species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular geographical area and nowhere else in the world are called endemic species. जैसे हमने हैबिटेट की बात की थी, ठीक है, भी हर एनिमल और हर स्पीशीज़ का जो हैबिटेट है वो क्या होता है अकॉर्डिंग टू क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस. ओके, मीन्स जैसे पोलर बियर है तो पोलर बियर का जो क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन है वो क्या है, कोल्ड है और वो हॉट क्लाइमेट में सरवाइव नहीं कर सकता. ऐसे ही कुछ एनिमल्स हैं जो किसी पर्टिकुलर एरिया में ही रहते हैं, ठीक है, उनको हम क्या कहेंगे, एंडेमिक species. Okay, here is an example of giant panda is an endemic animal found in the mountain of southeast China. Means जो giant panda है वो कहाँ पे से found होता है, चाइना में, means southeast China. In India, Asiatic lion, in Gir National Park, Nilgiri, Thar and the lion-tailed macaque. These all are the species that found in India in a particular geographical area. Factors which lead to the formation of endemic species means जो endemic species हैं वो क्यों फॉर्म होती हैं, क्योंकि जो कई जगह पर जो उनके होम्स हैं वो क्या कर दिए जाते हैं, डिस्ट्रक्ट, उनको डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया जाता है. एंड इंक्रीजिंग पॉपुलेशन ऑफ species and introduction of new species. It also affects with the climatic change. Next is extinct and endangered. As we discussed that extinct species are those species that are finished from the earth's surface like dinosaurs, dodo, and the endangered species that are at high risk of becoming extinct like Indian rhino, okay, crocodiles, blue whales. These are the endangered species, and the record of endangered species are published in a red data book. Means red data book is a source book which give a record of all endangered animals and plants, and this book works under the World Conservation Union. Next we discuss the protected area for wildlife sanctuaries. Means some of the protected areas that are made by the human beings to conserve the different endangered species or conserve the biodiversity of our environment for future life. So the protected areas that are made by the government or under the surveillance of government, that is Wildlife Act, that is created in 1972. So the first is Wildlife Act. Protected area, the area dedicated to the protection and maintenance of biodiversity. Okay, means we make a wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, biosphere reserves for the maintenance and protection of different resources that are natural resources as well as non-natural resources. Okay, so the first protected area that is made by a government with the help of government, first is national park. An area is which is strictly reserved for protection of wildlife. नेशनल पार्क में जो स्ट्रिक्टली क्या होती है, प्रोटेक्ट किया जाता है किसको, वाइल्ड लाइफ में. और वाइल्ड लाइफ चाहे वो फ्लोरा की हो, चाहे वो फॉना की हो, या फिर कोई भी एनवायरनमेंट हो, तो उसको क्या है, प्रिजर्व करके रखा जाता है. ठीक है, और इसमें किसी भी प्राइवेट मीन्स किसी एक आदमी की ओनरशिप नहीं होती. ये किसके अंडर होता है, गवर्नमेंट के अंडर होता है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज. वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज आर एरियाज रिजर्व फॉर द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ एनिमल्स ओनली. ठीक है. In wildlife means only the presence of animals, not the presence of plants and other natural environment protections. Okay, means the main difference is wildlife sanctuary is only for the animals preservation. Okay, and जो वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज होती हैं इसमें क्या है, कुछ एक्टिविटीज़ हैं जो ह्यूमंस कर सकते हैं, जैसे वहाँ से लकड़ी लेके आ सकते हैं. ठीक है, हार्वेस्टिंग ऑफ टिम्बर, और जो कुछ भी फॉरेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं वो हम वहाँ से ले आ सकते हैं. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज, यहाँ पे एक डिफरेंस दिया हुआ है जू और वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी में. जू क्या होती है, एक आर्टिफिशियल वाइल्ड लाइफ होती है जिसको क्या है, जो लोग हैं वो देखने जाते हैं. ठीक है, लेकिन जो वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी है वो आर्टिफिशियल नहीं होती. वहाँ पे एनिमल्स को एक नेचुरल वे प्रोवाइड किया जाता है. फॉरेस्ट का जो नेचर है वो वहाँ पे उनको क्या है, प्रोवाइड किया जाता है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व. इसमें क्या होता है, प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स एंड अदर रिसोर्सेज. In wildlife sanctuaries, only the animals are protected, but in biosphere, all the animals, plants, and other resources all are protected under the surveillance of government. Okay. Biosphere reserves are developed too. बायोस्फीयर जो रिजर्व्स हैं वो क्यों बनाए गए, क्यों डेवलप किए गए. फर्स्ट क्या है, मेंटेनेंस बिटवीन इकोलॉजिकल बैलेंस. सेकेंड इज maintain culture of that particular area, permit tribal and other people living in the area to coexist. means बायोस्फीयर है वो एक जंगल ही होता है. ठीक है, घना जंगल है जिसमें जो हम कहते हैं ट्राइबल एरियाज, जैसे जो आदिवासी होते हैं, ठीक है, ट्राइबल एरिया पीपल, वो भी वहाँ पे लीव करते हैं और उनके बीच में रहते हैं. So these are the difference between national park, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserve. These are the some protected areas that we have used to conserve the biodiversity. कुछ examples हैं. ठीक है, जैसे पचमरी बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व कंसिस्ट ऑफ 1 नेशनल पार्क, named जैसे सतपुरा नेशनल पार्क, दो वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज हैं, कौन सी है, बोरी वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी एंड पचमरी वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी। नीलगिरी बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व्स है जिसमें दो नेशनल पार्क्स हैं, बांदीपुर नेशनल पार्क एंड नारघोल नेशनल पार्क। नेक्स्ट एंड लास्ट इज प्रोजेक्ट टाइगर। प्रोजेक्ट टाइगर इंडिया गवर्नमेंट ने लॉन्च किया था 1973 टू प्रोटेक्ट द tigers in our country because there is a sharply decrease in the number of tigers from 1948 to 2000 because in 1948 there is a population of tigers was about 20,000 but in 1988 they decreases and only the 4,000 tigers are present and it went down to about only 1233 in 2000. So to increase the population of tiger we government make a project tiger in 1973. So now in India there is a 1706 tiger population. Now I hope you will understand this chapter. In this chapter we learn the conservation. What is a conservation? How we conserve the biodiversity of animals. Next is what is a deforestation, reforestation, and what is the causes and consequences of deforestation. Okay. Next, the difference between flora and fauna, biosphere, ecosystem, endemic and extinct species. Endemic species are those species that are present in a particular area or in a geographical area. Next is extinct species that are totally finished from our environment or from the earth surface like dinosaurs, dodo. And next is endangered animals. Endangered species are those which are at high risk to getting finished. Okay. So I hope you will understand this chapter. Thank you.